Today is all about your glutes, getting them big, strong, firm, preventing hip, back and knee pain, getting an awesome workout, all while using this. So the first thing we're going to do is get this loop, put it around your knees. Starting around your knees is easiest. It has less pressure on your muscles than if you were to put it around your ankles, which we'll do in a second. You're gonna lift, hold 2, 3. It does your hip abductors or the vast majority of your glute muscles. Obviously, the higher lift, the harder this is. Now, getting these muscles strong is important in preventing back pain and also knee pain. It helps to brace and protect the back, but it also stops your knee from collapsing inwards, which is how a lot of ACL injuries happen when there's an uncontrolled angling in of your knee, and having strong hip muscles helps prevent that by pushing your knee in the opposite direction. A lot of people who get knee arthritis also buckle their knees inwards when they go down the stairs, and as you get older you want to get hip muscles strong to prevent bursitis and hip muscle tears, particularly in older ladies. Now, if all I did was move that band around my ankles, it's actually a lot harder. You're going to try to do it 10 or 20 times. Now, a trick is to go up but also back and behind you. That actually fires your glutes a little bit more. It does more of your hip extensors and external rotators, particularly if you're one of those people who twist your knees inwards all the time. And you can go from there, it's lifting its leg out to the side, slightly behind, keep your tummy tight. So now if I lie on my back and I've spread my legs, I've put the band around my knees. So now my butt is working to lift up, but also to push out. Doing it up to 20 times really gets your butt nice and firm. So now I've got the band around my knees. I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna try and flare my hips out over my toes in the same direction as my feet and come back up. And it does your glutes a bit more to help push the knees out over the toes. And that can be helpful for getting those glutes activated. Now you could move it to your mid shins or whatever, and that will be slightly harder. So pushing out and back up. Again, 10, 20 times. Now you can actually put this around your feet here too in this position, which makes it even harder. Now we're gonna do a sideways walk with the band around my knees again. And now on the way in, when my knees are coming back in together, I don't want them to close in all together. I still want tension on that band. This again is working on the side glutes more so. Now again, same thing around mid shin, that's a little bit harder. Around my ankles, a little bit harder still. Now when you bring the other leg back in to meet the other one, do it slowly. Okay, band around the feet, same thing. So it's even harder in this position. Really get a big burn there. Oh. Now I did tell you this was going to be a bit of a workout. Well, it certainly is for me. Now if I go squat a little bit deeper, I'm going to repeat the same thing all over again. And the other way, you can do it 5 times, left and right. Now it's going to go around my mid shin softly with your feet. I'm making a bit too much noise there. Around my ankles and in my feet. Now the goal here is to get to right down to the bottom of the squat and do the same thing. A crab walk, we call this. Again, moving down past your shins to your ankles and now around your feet. Getting really good and stable in this position where your glutes are able to be turned on. So it's a great adjunct exercise. It will help you be more robust to prevent injuries to your back, hip and knee and even your foot. Another great exercise you can do with this band is fire hydrants. It's kind of like doggy doing the wee-wee, but in a standing position. My knees are together. This leg I'm standing on is rooted to the ground. It is not moving. Now the leg that's actually being exercised the most here is the stance leg. Really great for runners too, to prevent that hip swaying in, that internal rotation, that Trendelenburg, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you want to be able to control the movement. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that epic workout. It's surprisingly how much you can get out of just a band. If you get really good at these movements, just like the movements I've shown you on the shoulder in the past, you can have really strong, stable hips, prevent yourself from getting arthritis, start doing all those high level activities like follow and subscribe. Thanks so much.